I was around 11 or 12 years old. I was bored, so I started rummaging through all the VHSs we had at my dad's house. Then I found one. The case had a young boy around my age front and center. He had people all around him with an owl and a castle in the background. It looked so cool. So I popped it in the VCR to watch this mysterious movie. It started and I hear this. In 2001, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone came out on VHS. That was over 16 years ago. However, the cinematography and yes, even some of the visual effects still hold their own against current movies like Wonder Woman or Suicide Squad or even the 8th installment of the Harry Potter franchise. I remember that by the time Harry was sitting on the stool waiting to be sorted, I had completely forgotten about my popcorn. This one movie had such an effect on me that I owned this and all the subsequent films in the series, and then I started on the books that the films were based on. I've read the series over 6 times. I want to be a part of making pieces of artwork like that, which captivates the minds of both the young and the old, and causes such an arousal of interest that, for me, 9 years later is still there. To make something that people are begging for and then counting down to the release of the next installment for. Warner Brothers has always been a household name, for me at least. The Hobbit, Edge of Tomorrow, Mad Max, Tarzan, all of these movies had the uncanny ability to capture my attention and keep it until the credits were rolling. As a recent graduate of the Digital Cinematography Bachelor's degree at Full Sail University, not only would I be an enthusiastic member of staff at Warner Brothers, but an invaluable one. I have knowledge of how to set up lighting and camera angles for the most pleasing results, or how subtle changes of camera settings could mean the difference between a hit and a disaster. For my wand isn't 11 inches long, made of holly with a phoenix feather core. No, mine is 5 pounds, made of aluminum with a 22 megapixel core. With my wand, I can make all the magic of Harry Potter come to life, and then some. Since starting at Full Sail, I have directed several short films, worked with local media companies to establish branding for small businesses, and learned as much as I could about my industry in the short 32 months that I've had. My ultimate goal for my career in the entertainment business is to eventually be a director of fantasy series of movies. However, I don't want to start as a director. You see, I know my industry. I know what it would take to get to the top, but I know the resilience you need to stay there. That resilience can only come from starting at the bottom. I'm not applying for a huge job such as a director or even a manager of a department. No, I want to be a runner. Now you might be asking, why the hell does this guy want to be a PA? Well, look at Guy Ritchie, Jonathan Demme, Martin Scorsese. The latter thanks to Roger Corman. All of them big names. And all of them were production assistants before getting their name out there. Starting out as a production assistant has the invaluable benefit of seeing how everything works as a kind of fly on the wall. Let's help each other further the magic of film.